Yeah, I like to have fun with Twitter, and a lot of people ask me, how do you come up with those humorous tweets? Guys, you're better than this. Let's go. I need something tonight. Bean burrito? Bean burrito does not get it done. Jesse, 140 characters, 140. Only a Wyoming fan would like that. That's right, Dorian, you're starting tonight, baby. Yeah, it's nothing. It just comes to me.
All right, continuing to talk some Colorado State basketball, and we're now joined on set here by head coach Kristen Holt. Welcome back, everybody. Brian Roth with you. Colorado State going 1-1 here this past week. Had a big home win against New Mexico and then lost at the league-leading Aztecs home court in Viejas Arena. Kristen, thanks for joining us to start with the New Mexico game. And well, you guys got off to a slow start, but you did what you needed to do, and that's take care of your home court.
We did. We dug in and had some things happen, adversity in the first half, like with Sam getting in foul trouble, and but Kim played a good game and was really solid throughout, and especially in the second half hit big shots for us. Yeah.
You guys get off to that slow start. It was 12-2. How were you able to rebound from that?
Well, you know, we got the timeout. We kind of got them regrouped. I thought we were kind of flat in that game. And
Coach digged into the players a little bit, maybe a little
bit. But you know, going into this game, we knew that if we could get this win with New Mexico, that we'd be in a great position then to go into San Diego State and be playing for first place. And you know, I don't know if we were nervous or if it was just we were flat because New Mexico hadn't won, but we were trying to tell our kids that they're a good team and you're going to have to play hard because they'll be coming at you.
Yeah, talk about Kim Mest. Again, we talked about her last week a lot because, well, in all reality, she probably should have been the Conference Player of the Week with her performance. Another great performance this week, but she seems to be starting to hit that stride. She had 19 against New Mexico.
Just really comfortable out there, and that's a great sign because there was a stretch there this season where she just was really struggling and was trying so hard that she, you know, it was just things weren't working for her. But she seems to be doing all the things that we need her to, not just score.
Yeah, and then Megan Heimstra, nearly a double-double for you, 10 points and 9 rebounds. And I know Megan is great to have. She provides you with some of that hustle, some of that intensity, and of course she's great in the class.
And that's exactly what she did. She came off the bench and sparked us with her energy and her defense, and really scored around the basket very well in that game.
So you get the win, and you go up to, 5-2 in conference play? It was 4-2 in conference play, yeah. Going into league-leading San Diego State. Set up a really big game, and San Diego State got a big lead. You guys tried to make some runs, but just weren't able to make up the difference.
You know, you try to prepare your team for a team like San Diego State, who's different than anyone else in our league as far as just very tough on the defensive end. They'll let you catch it, but then they're up in your face. And we try to simulate that with practice guys and do all the things that we can, but we didn't respond very well. And in both halves of that game, we weren't prepared. It's like it took us some time to kind of get in the flow, and you can't do that against a team like San Diego State.
Yeah. I know that watching them over the course of the last 7, 8, 9 years, they always have good athletes. I imagine they still have good athletes.
They do, and they're young. They're a young team. I think it's taken them some time, especially early on this year, to get going. But they've hit their stride. I think they've won now 12 in a row, yeah. And you know, they're the team I think to beat in our conference.
Yeah, and they always seem. We talked about this off the air a minute ago. Seem to get those big-time transfers from other Division I schools. Talk about their transfers and what they bring to the table.
Well, I think the player of the year so far in the league is Courtney Clemens, and she's a transfer from Arizona. Really nice scorer, shooter. You have to guard her at the 3, which we didn't do real well. And then they have Chelsea Hopkins, who's a point guard, transfer from Duke, and makes that team go.
Yeah, and again, they're an athletic team. They go to 6-0 in conference play with the Aztecs. Did you feel like you competed well down there, and do you feel like when you get another shot at that San Diego State team that you'll be okay here?
Well, I hope we learned something from that, because we did have periods of our offense, especially in the second half, that looked really good. But you've got to have movement against them. And in the first half, we stood around a lot, And I don't know if we were just shell-shocked, and you know, we can't go one-on-one with teams. We've got to have team ball, and in the second half I thought we did a good job with it, and hopefully we can duplicate that the next time we play.
So Colorado State not able to get the win down in Viejas Arena. Always a tough place to play, but now they're going to get another shot at one of the league leaders in UNLV coming up on Wednesday night. We'll talk about that and introduce you to a freshman on this Rams basketball team, Morgan Hunt. All that and more coming up next here on the Ram Report.
You can be a part of Moby Madness. Buy season tickets, mini plans, and more at csurams.com, giving you more ways to cheer on the Rams. csurams.com.
Twitter is great. Here's one. That darn cat is in the tree again. Where's a 7-footer when I need one?
Here, kitty, kitty, come on.
Heard you looking for a 7-footer.
Wow, Coach Miles, this is crazy. I just tweeted that.
Trevor, you got this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's more of a dog guy. This ought to do the trick.
Okay, thanks.
That's what we're here for. Go Rams!
Solving real-world problems is a hallmark of research at Colorado State University. CSU's Animal Cancer Center customizes university research to fit the real world, translating groundbreaking animal cancer treatments into new therapies for human cancers. From animals to humans, the Cancer Center brings innovation and hope to cancer patients. Colorado State University Research. Local discovery, global impact.
Up here, there's something that makes the remarkable an inspirational thing.
Taking our work with this out of the lab and putting it into these all over the world.
Chasing tornadoes from the shadow of the Rockies.
A special sensitivity that revolutionized an industry.
All of this in a great Colorado town. It's an exciting place to live and learn!
Colorado State University. Inspiration happens on higher ground.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Ram Report, where we continue to talk some Colorado State basketball. I'm your host, Brian Roth, continuing to be joined by Rams head coach Kristen Holt. Now they wrap up the first round of conference play with UNLV coming up on Wednesday night. Before we talk about the Lady Rebels, let's introduce you to one of the newest members of this basketball program, Morgan Hunt, freshman from Texas. And your thoughts on how Morgan has adjusted to the Division I game?
Really well. She's a pleasure to coach. She wants to get better. If we had more numbers, she's a kid we probably would have redshirted. She's just got to get stronger, but she's a really nice athlete and can get to the basket with her left hand. She is left-handed, but and finishes well. And I'm excited about what Morgan's going to bring to our team in the future.
Again, a look at one of those pieces that is sure to shine in the future. Here's Morgan Hunt.
Cotton's men to stop and fire, and that's off the mark. Morgan Hunt pulls down the offensive board, tries to go up with it, spins around and kisses it. Morgan Hunt with the offensive putback.
Hi, I'm Morgan Hunt. I'm from Colleyville, Texas. I'm majoring in communications, minoring in political science, and I'm a freshman.
Wide, and Morgan Hunt's going to go up with a floater, gets the block and the three-point play.
I just love it. The girls are great. I just have so much fun playing with them. I mean, even when we have like our toughest practices, it's just a lot of fun going out with a group of girls where everyone has a good attitude and is ready to go. I'm doing communications and minoring in political science with hopes of going to law school after I finish my undergrad. I think that communications is pretty good because if I don't go to law school, I was thinking of hoping maybe doing something news related and journalism related.
They're about to be over to the now currently shallow area where there's probably going to be stingrays, dolphins, we'll see, I don't know.
Our trip to Cancun has just been amazing. Yesterday afternoon was just so much fun. We got to go to the beach and everyone was just out there, you know, playing around in the water, in the sand. We got to bury Sam in the sand. Our team right now has great team chemistry. I mean, we still have to work on it, you know, because everyone's still getting used to the new players and new players getting used to the upperclassmen, but having it on and off the floor is a big deal. I think that off the floor we're great, we're friends, and we trust each other, and that will in turn help us on the floor to really be comfortable and understand our players better.
And she's on the move down the right side. She blows past everybody, hands up to Morgan Hunt, and the layup.
I feel like the future for our team is great. I mean, we have unlimited potential. We have great talent, hardworking athletes. The sky's the limit.
Again, the freshman from Colleyville, Texas, Morgan Hunt. Well, Colorado State gets UNLV. It's the last round of the round robin. And the Lady Rebels come into Moby Arena on Wednesday night with a 5-1 mark. They sit all alone in second place. So here's another big game for the Rams to move up in the conference standings.
It is, and they're a team that returns a lot from last year. And you can tell they play experienced. They had, I thought, a good team last year, but they've got their kids playing well. And Jamie Smith is one of their top returners, and Kelly Thompson is another player that we're going to have to guard them, not only at the three-point line, but Smith is a great rebounder in the league.
Yeah, you talk about Smith. She's always kind of, to me, Kristen, has been one of those players that you hate to go against as an opponent, but you love to have on your team.
Oh, yeah. I think she reached over 1,000 rebounds for her career. I mean, that's awesome for a kid that when you look at her, she's not, big. She's not built real strong, but she just does a great job of reading the ball off the rim.
Yeah. Then you get Air Force coming up on Saturday down at their place. Boy, you beat them pretty good by 34 here to open up conference play. I imagine you believe the Falcons will be ready for the Rams on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm always nervous to play at their place. It's just always a tough game, and they play with a lot of energy at home, and so it'll be a tough one for us.
All right, final thoughts. Keys to this upcoming week for your ball club. What do you guys have to do well?
Well, it's a big week for us. I mean, every week is, and as we near the tournament, it's huge. But we've got to kind of hit our stride again offensively, and like I said, I liked how we finished the game at San Diego State. If we can just carry that over to Wednesday and then to Saturday.
Okay, Kristen, good luck on
All
Wednesday.
Right, thanks.
All right, that's head coach Kristen Holt to the women's basketball team. Of course, thanks to Tim Miles, head coach of the men's team, and of course, junior Wes Eikmeier. For everybody, I'm Brian Roth saying so long. Thanks for joining us here on the Ram Report.
Ahead of Portia Torrance into the hands of Mestock. Long outlet pass to Haley Thompson, filling on the lane, and she's fouled and makes the basket.
Eikmeier left baseline jumpers away, missed it short. Rebound came to Dwight Smith, kicked out. Sebastri, absolutely.
Over. Back to Mestock. Tries to drive baseline. Cut off. 5 to shoot. 4. Goes up with it. Blocked. Out of bounds. Nope. Still alive. And Mestock stayed with it and got the putback.
Down the lane. Hands up. Bell underneath. His shot is up. Good with the foul. A signature win this afternoon for Colorado State. Thanks for joining us on the Ram Report with Tim Miles. Join us again next time.